Oh gosh. All right, you guys, I'm going to bring up your next comedian for the night. This next comedian, you guys are going to love. He is so hilarious. He's been touring all over the United States. He just got back from a tour entertaining the troops out in Fort Bliss in Texas. And he's a regular at the Hollywood Improv, the Haha Cafe, basically anywhere, Northern California, Southern California, big comedy club, he's been there. And he's here tonight to entertain you guys. Please give a warm welcome to my good friend, Mr. Danny Minch. Warmer.
Yes. The last time you saw him.
I know what you're thinking. How'd they get the guy from Mythbusters to come do comedy at Mama's Band? This guy's like, oh my goodness, how'd they get Paul Giamatti from Sideways to come do the back room of Mother Mary's? This girl's been drinking pretty heavy. Probably because she started in the parking lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you. But thank you for talking back when I was pointing at you. That helps out a lot. We're gonna have a rapport through the entire show. But from here on out, I'll wait till you've swallowed, all right? So, but you answered very well with the food in your mouth. And you were looking at me like, how'd they get Brad Pitt to come do comedy in my movie's back room? I just bought a Prius. Now I don't buy gas. I just tell every bit my battery's dead. I ask for a jump and I go another 40 miles. I'm going on a tour of America with nothing but jumper cables. Me and my girlfriend had a Prius. It was before we met.
See, it was a Prius.
Some of you guys aren't going to get these jokes till the ride home. Ford's just come out with a new Aerostar. It's got a painting of Starry, Starry Night down the side of it. When people see it, they go, hey, look at that van go. You guys are starting to get it. My Prius came with a GPS. Really cool one. It was voiced by Bono of U2. It's really hard to use because the streets have no names. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Ended up driving into a Joshua tree. It was a Sunday, bloody Sunday. I love cheese.
Yeah!
Thank you, sir. I am not the only cheese lover in an Italian restaurant. Blue cheese is the saddest of all cheese. Swiss cheese is the most Christian. There you go. In a world of cheese, the savior would be Jesus Christ. Unless you're Asian, then it would be Gouda. Darn it, they were talking. Oh wait, we got you here. Thanks, sir. No, you're good. I'm not used to having somebody right there beside me on stage. You got the extra. He spent so much extra to be right next to me. And thanks for dressing up for the show. We appreciate it. What I was not expecting during the show was to look over at somebody dressed like you beside the stage whatsoever. But then sitting there with a glass of wine going, so thank you. That was very nice. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Get a little overly friendly with you guys. I just went whale watching today in Fresno at the Fashion Fair Mall food court. Almost got in a fight for being a slow reader. This guy goes, hey, why are you looking at my wife's butt? And I said, I'm not, I'm reading. It says pa-ing. It's not my fault it's 5 feet wide. It took a little longer to read. Actually, it just said PK. The other 2 letters were stuck inside. So I had to pull them out. The word in came out. There's going to be a spelling test at the end of this, okay? You guys, we gotta give it up for America. This is the greatest country in the world. My host said that I just got back from Fort Bliss, which is absolutely true, entertaining the troops. So let's give it up for America. This is the greatest country in the world. This is the only country in the entire globe that if you're morbidly obese, they consider you handicapped. And they give you a little blue placard that says you get to park right up front. What they need to give you is a placard that says you have to park 10 miles from wherever the heck you're going. And jog your chubby butt up here. And if you're not laughing at that joke, you need to park 10 miles from Mother Mary's. I just went through a divorce after 23 years of marriage. Somebody clapped. Did you hear that little golf clap in the back? Like,
Yes, I
thank you, I think. But I am spending $2,600 a month in divorce settlements. That's where I learned it's cheaper to kill her, absolutely. But she is the mother of my 3 beautiful children, so I can't let them find out it was me. We'll let you. No, that's okay. Let's give it up for Len, bringing the food out. You know what? Here, let's do something for Len real quick. Len, I want you to come up front on the stage. Me and Len have been working together for about 5 years now, and we used to not be able to get 6 people in here for comedy, but he stuck with it all this time. What I want you guys to do is, who's first time in Mother Mary's eating their food?
All right.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny.
You're welcome. There goes Scrooge McDuck, everybody. Now, who takes divorce the worst, right? It's kids, right? I have 3 kids by my wife. My oldest boy and my youngest boy are taking it really good, but I have this middle boy, he's 16. I'm sorry, I get a little choked up about this, but he's going through the peer pressure, and the kids at school are asking what's going on with his parents. I'm sorry. And I thank the Lord every morning that he's the kid I like the least. Now, parents, don't get me wrong, you're looking a little upset. We love all of our children exactly the same. But there's that one kid, when you go camping and you lose them in the woods, you just don't look that hard for him. Next morning you're having breakfast, you look at the milk cart and go, there he is. I really should call that number. I love berries. I do. He's not as into berries as he was into cheese. I love berries. Blueberries are the saddest of all berries. Blackberries are the grooviest. Marionberries are the most addicted to crack. But I don't like strawberries because they don't follow the berry rules. Blueberries are blue, blackberries are black, raspberries have scratchy little voices, but strawberries don't look anything like straw. They should be called the red heart berry. The berry I like the most is the Hallie. My buddy just texted me that his girlfriend broke up with him by email, so I twittered and told him to hit me up on MySpace. He blocked me saying it only is his Facebook. He never friended me, so the next time I saw him at the internet cafe, I was with his ex-girlfriend, who I met on eharmony.com. Now me and hers avatars are engaged on The Sims.
Come on, people, that was a lot.
I'm hoping to make enough illegal money at Mafia Wars to buy a little ranch on Farmville. But knowing me, I'll just catch a virus and the screen will turn blue. Blue screens are the saddest of all screens. Thank you, sir. He's on board with the blue stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are you guys having fun so far?
Yeah.
What is that?
Go blue screens.
Go blue screens. I have no idea why you would say go blue screens. Are you into electronics at all? What is your vocation?
I actually work at eye doctor.
You work at an eye doctor, so all those people getting close to the screens keep you in business. You're like, go, blinding screen. At first I thought you were like into technology and you were a good person, and then you opened your mouth. Would you like to tell everybody who your doctor is that you're trying to drum business up for? No, she does not want to at this point. It's funny that you like blue screens because you're a delicious shade of red right now.
You're going home.
Well, somebody's setting me up on dates while I'm on stage. This is fantastic. Were you trying to set me up with this
I
beautiful...
said she's going home.
Oh, she's going home? No, she's not going home. I'll redeem myself with her right now. You're a wonderful person, and you don't want people to have eye damage.
No, not at all.
Fantastic. After my divorce, I had to move some roommates into my house, and I lived in a little place called Madeira.
Yeah.
Did somebody say boo? Did she say boo, or did she say blue? Oh, she said boo. Okay, that's not at all with this theme. She obviously works in Madeira. Okay. I lived in Madeira and I had to move roommates into my house. I didn't know how my life was going to change when I moved Mexicans into my house. Do you know they spontaneously barbecue? They spontaneously barbecue. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I think my house is on fire. I come running down the hall and go, what's going on? They're like, we just bought tri-tip. Say what you think. Actually, they don't talk like that. They talk a lot like me, but if you see a guy dressed like this, use the word essay without an accent, you're thinking thesis paper. These guys barbecue so much. The other day I went into my bathroom and over the potpourri candle was a grill. And a chicken wing sitting right on top. It was delicious. Then they had they said to me, Danny, now that we've moved in and we're just loving this place, we love you, can we have a party to break it in? And I said, mi casa is su casa, because that's the only thing I've learned from Rosetta Stone. Then they said, can we invite some relatives over? I know now. Remember you before I said yes. I mean, see. Learned 2 things from Rosetta Stone. Did you know every Mexican in the Central Valley is related? All of a sudden, my house was filled with Ninos and Tinos and Abuelitas and cousins and cousins and cousins. And there were DJs in every corner of my house. And there's a bounce house out back. I don't... Mexicans are alcohol locusts.
So sweet. I love this guy. I'm not going to sit over there anymore.
Oh, your pizza. Mexicans are alcohol locusts. I spent $400 on alcoholic beverages. It was like... off to the next family barbecue. But there was this one relative there, and you remember him, sir, you were at the party. I'll give him this much. He wore his best wife beater to the occasion. And he had tattoos of spider webs going up his arms, and a teardrop tattooed in the corner of his eye, which turned out to be a really bad thing. And the rest of the family was holding him back. And he was just pointing at me like... And he finally busts through and he walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Wedo." Which is cool, that's what the whole family calls me, it's a pet name. I said, "Wedo, let me tell you something, I don't like white people. But my abuelitas tell me you take good care of my tito. So from here on out, I consider you a Mexican." Side note to that, now that I'm a Mexican, you can catch me doing a car wash every other weekend for a dead relative. And now I'm a Raider fan. True story, I hate to admit. Then they said, "Danny, now that we moved in, now that you're part of the family, we want to take you to the mall." And I was like, "Oh yeah, what's the big deal?" They were like, "No, we want to take you to the Mexican mall." Have you ever been to the Mexican mall, sir? Wait, he's almost done. Let's give him a little time. Have you ever been to the Mexican mall, sir? It's called the Ramate. Now that I'm Mexican, I will translate for you. The Ramate is the flea market. This is where they get everything. Their DVDs, their CDs, their livestock, their produce, their medical, and their dental, all at the Ramate. But they introduced me to something that I can never repay them for, and it was served by a maestro on a bicycle with a square box on the front. And it was called elotes. Thank you. I will translate for you, sir. Elotes is corn, but not the way Mexicans fix it. Mexicans are the only people that can take a 35-calorie ear of corn and turn it into a 15,000-calorie dinner. They dip it in butter. They put goat cheese on it. They put this red pepper, pico de gallo. I didn't even know what that was. I thought that's how a Mexican woman picked her husband. "Hey, pico de gallo." "I like him, Daddy. I pico de gallo." Then they smear it all in mayonnaise. He knows. I know, it sounds gross. This is the best corn you will ever eat. But I used to say corn was my digestive friend. You don't buy corn, you just rent it. Oh, there it is again. Now it just sits in my stomach like a brick. I used to be in the corn army. I was a colonel. They weren't very good fighters, but they took orders well because they were all ears. Some were kind of husky. Blue corn is the saddest of all corn. Used to raise candy corn to feed my candy chickens, my peeps. Then they lay Cadbury eggs. I was a Jolly Rancher. It was tough work. I was once mauled by a gummy bear on my Jolly Ranch. Took a big hunk out of me. Medical bill cost me $100 grand. Fortunately, I just got a king-size payday.
Guys, I was expecting a few more Snickers out of that.
Thank you. Are you adding? Oh, look, she has it.
Are these for me?
Sure.
My fans know what to bring me at my shows. I've been twixt. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was wonderful. It was really, really, really nice. Thank you. How are you doing, sir? Is everybody enjoying themselves? Got your food? So much fun. There was I know we're in Clovis, but the craziest thing happened to me on the way into the building. There was a homeless guy walking by, and he was talking to himself. And he was like, "I'm gonna get that guy, he took my basket, I'm gonna wrestle him down, I'm just gonna get him." And I was like, that guy's crazy. But then I got to thinking, maybe he's not crazy. I'm making a snap judgment. Maybe he's got a Bluetooth on the other side of his head, and he's talking to somebody, and then it hit me. My new charity. What we do is we take broken Bluetooths that we're no longer using, or Bluetooths that we just have no use for, and give them to homeless people that talk to themselves so they look normal in our society. Next time you'll see that guy and be like, I was beamed up into the mothership, they dissected me, sewed me back together, they erased part of my mind, and then they beamed me back down to the planet. I'll be like, that guy is crazy. Wait a minute, he's got a Bluetooth. Perfectly okay. I call my charity Bluetooth for the toothless. Blue teeth are the saddest of all teeth. Isn't this a joy? Let's give it up for our wait staff tonight. She's doing an amazing job. Honest to God, we had one week to promote this show, and it was just a spur of the moment thing. And you guys, thank you for coming out. We did not expect it to sell out. So give it up for yourselves. We're very, very excited about that. We do a lot of main room shows, and it looks like we're going to have to actually start moving the clean show into the main room if it keeps doing this. So you guys, fantastic. Thank you. And you, yeah, because you have good eyes. I get it. Do you wear contacts?
No.
Oh, okay. So you just, when people come in for glasses, you just laugh at them when they walk out.
Every glasses.
Do you eat a lot of carrots? Yeah, and red peppers. Yes. You have them just thrown around the optometrist's office. And candy in your purse. Well, you gotta balance it out. I understand that. After my divorce, I started coming around to these places to pick up on young, beautiful women because I didn't know what to do. 23 years of marriage. Women, by the way, guys, I'm gonna give you a little insight that I learned. Women have a superpower that we don't know about. Women can smell the scent of desperation on a man. Like how would you know that? You're 12.
Right?
Did you see her shake her head like, yeah, I know? How old are you, sweetheart?
I'm 13.
And she, you know what's great about the fact that I called her 12? She was so bad on the inside that I called her 12. Because she's a teenager, like, I'm no little baby 12-year-old. But women can smell the scent of desperation on a man. Like, I would saunter up to a girl at the bar and be like, hey baby, can I buy you a drink? And their thought level would go up and be like, you're gonna buy me 6 or 7. And you're still not going home with me. You've been there, huh? No. How long have you two been married? That's a good answer. 21 years. Wow. Congratulations. Don't get into comedy. Just don't let him become a comedian, all right? Because bad things happen. Yeah. And then you become single. Actually, I was single before I started doing comedy, so that's kind of a lie. Just don't do bad things, and you don't do bad things. But if you do, don't tell each other.
Be our secret.
Okay, you both can come tell me, and the girl from the optometrist office, and then she can check your eyes for you. And sir, what do you do for a living? You coach swimming? You pointed at these guys like they're all swimmers, and I have a feeling. Like these three maybe, but you are the biggest one at the table, and you're the coach of swimming. Those who do can. Were you a competition swimmer at one point? And you were like, I'm done. I swam enough, let me tell other people how to swim. Does he scream at you? Was like, go, 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 go! Show me how to do it! Now I'm the coach! Are you okay? I'm just playing around. You're actually in very good shape. Like, go ahead. Go ahead and stand up, take your shirt off. I've been giving him a heck up here, but he's actually in really, really good shape. Go ahead. These two would very, very impressed if you do. Oh, I'm sorry. These two will be very impressed. Sweetie, could you hold your drink up? Could you please hold your drink up? You.
Talking to me?
Yes, I am talking to you. Could you please hold your drink up? Blue drinks are the saddest of all drink. Okay, thank
She sees blue. It's blue.
Hey, I got blue too.
you. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a feeling they're not the saddest of all drinks. Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna have to get my eyes checked when I get back to work. That guy got way better looking. And there's two of them. Oh, you guys have been fantastic. And thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. How'd you find out about the show? Because you came in and bought your tickets at the door. So how'd you find out about the show? Yes! I've been talking. Can I call you Pinky from here on out?
Your glasses, when I look at you, it's like reflecting off that way.
Oh, okay. So those drinks are really good. Just let you know. She sees me glancing out here. Pinky.
I can see you.
Okay.
How did I find out?
How did you find out about the show?
Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, okay. Are we Facebook friends?
No. Don't add me.
Okay. First off, get out. Two, I don't add anybody. I make sure that they add me. So if you would like to come to the next show for free, get on your phone. This is a one-time offer.
Get on my knees.
This is a clean show. So I'm assuming you're praying for tickets.
Yes. He said yes. He said yes.
Dear Lord Buddha, could you get me free tickets? This is only for you and you alone. Get on your spot. No, you're gonna get dirty again. Shut your mouth. If she says it again, I want you guys to pick her up and throw her in a pool. Then I want you to scream at her how to swim.